There are many philosophical paradoxes in life, situations and statements that contradict and are almost unproductive. These contradictions fuel our thirst for knowledge and challenges our understanding of reality. They always end up in deep, thought-provoking conversations. And lately I've been obsessing with the question of whether truth is objective or subjective, or does it even lie on the border of both? Truth is the quality or state of being true or in accordance with fact or reality. There are three major categories of truth. Objective is what can be proven physically. Normative is what we all agree on being true. And subjective depends on the person's state of being and perspectives on life. When we think of objective truth, it is on a materialistic point of view, which through the human lens is almost impossible to see through. To see in a third person without human perspective, would it be anything that we could truly understand? You see, we have math, which is a tool to find it, but does it have all the answers? Most, if not all, of Western sciences is based on objective truths and realities. Normalized truths are ones we all agree on, whether it being that the sun rises and falls or that flames are hot and ice is cold. It gives us a necessary basis on what reality could be. And then there's subjective truth. And it is that one that is created from an individual perspective based on emotions, past relations, cultures, and many human-centric viewpoints. Something that we struggle to get out of. The battle between the ideas of objective and subjective truth is one that's been highly contested and is one of the sources of all binary oppositions. Really, when we look at life, it could be divided into these two types of categories. Reality, perception, facts and interpretation, information, misinformation, science and belief, logic and emotion, morality and cultural values, data and narrative. All these different categories are highly influenced by the interplay of it, and so are our lives. A lot of what we see culturally in the US and other places is based on this viewpoint too. Think of all the political affiliations or the idea of traditional versus contemporary thought. Truth is somewhere in the middle of all of this. We use subjective thinking to create the questions for objective truths to answer. And if we have something that is both objective and subjective, then maybe that is the real answer. Both of these different ideas are tools that need be to dial our lives into something beneficial to us and others. To have truth with no story, it could never be. And story with no structure is just endless rambles of nothing productive. Most importantly, I think it's a good idea to speak your own truth. Don't let others or yourself silence you. After all, if we never have these conversations to counteract our arguments, we'll never grow as people. We'll never right a wrong and never grow as a community itself. To be able to have the confidence to speak your truth is vital to our evolution. To be honest, truth is that there's no absolutes in life, just science, faith, and art. I reflect on this quote from Shakespeare that all the world's a stage and all the men and women merely players. They have their exits and their entrances. And one man in his time plays many parts. Life is what we make it and what is already here.